Hello, explorers. Today, I'm going to talk about the state of matter. Everything around us, like the air we breathe, the water we drink, or even our desks, is made of matter. It is anything that has mass and takes up space. If you can touch it, see it, or even if it takes up room, it is matter. The states of matter are different forms that matter can exist. Matter can change its state when it gains or loses energy, like heat. So, today we're going to talk about solids, liquids, and gases. By investigating how water can change from one form to another, I can relate my findings to everyday experiences, is our lesson title or our outcome. So, my question to you is, what happens when you freeze water? I'll give you 1 second, or actually 10 seconds, to think about this question. Of course, you can see over here it turns into ice, which is from liquid to solid. So let me repeat that again so you can understand. It turns into ice, so it turns from liquid, water, to solid, ice. What happens when you hold an ice cube in your hand? I'll give you 10 seconds to think about it. Of course, it melts because of your body heat. So the ice melts and becomes liquid again. So it goes from solid, the ice cube, to liquid, which is the water left. Okay, so what happens when you boil water? I'll give you 10 seconds to think about it first. So it boils, of course, and then it evaporates if it's like at least 100 degrees Celsius. So it goes from liquid to gas. So the water turns to gas. So liquid, the water, to gas, the water vapor. So, can you remember which of these are solid, liquid, or gas? So I'll give you 10 seconds to lock it in. Solid, liquid, gas. Which of these are the ones? Okay, let's think about solid first. Which of these are solids? Of course, this is water, so it can't be a solid. And this is water vapor and boiling, so it can't be as well. These are ice cubes, and they're solids. And now let's think about liquids. It can't be gas because this is water vapor. It can't be ice cubes because it's not water. And this because there's water around the ice cubes, so they're melting. And the last one, gas, of course, is a water vapor. Here. So you just have to match lines in the view exam. So let's go to the next slide. So look at the room around you. Can you see any other examples of solids? Here on the slide, I put chair, apple, or even a pencil. Solids are like ice cubes. They're like things that you can touch or even see. Look at the room around you. Can you see any other examples of liquids? Here I got water, glue, and milk. Can you name any other examples and lock it in the comments? Look at the room around you again, or even outside. Think out of the box. Can you see any other examples of gases? Here you can see smoke, and here candle light. Can you see any other examples? And lock it down in the comments. Now, this is the complicated bit. There are changes which happen in between these states, and these are called physical changes. For example, you have a solid, an ice cube in your hand, and it melts and turns into liquid. The physical change here is melting. As you can see in the picture, ice cube to liquid is melting, and then liquid to gas is evaporating. So liquid, which is water, to gas, water vapor. And now gas to liquid is condensing, and that's how rain forms. Freezing is when it turns from liquid to solid, and freezing is a physical change. Now, what have we learned this lesson? We learned the three states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. Solids are things like ice cubes, liquids are like water, and gases are like smoke. Physical changes happen in between these states. For example, melting, evaporation, condensation, and freezing. So these are physical changes and the three states of matter we learnt this lesson. So I hope you have enjoyed this lesson, guys. Thank you, explorers, for watching, and hit the subscription button today and now, and click the bell icon for more of these lessons. And I hope you had fun. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.